Hello, viewers. Welcome to a fresh episode of the EHC Talk Show. I am Tanay, and this is a conversation series where we bring the students of English literature who share a thing or two about their academic journeys and triumphs. We have got Akriti today. Akriti has qualified UGC NET examination recently, and I believe that today we are to learn a lot of things from Akriti. But before we do so, let me welcome and congratulate her. Welcome, madam. Welcome to the show, and many congratulations on clearing NET examination. How have you been doing lately?
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm doing good. How are you?
My pleasure. I too am doing good. And Akriti, you have qualified NET examination, which I believe is awesome. And I believe that the viewers will like to know a thing or two about you, like the institution where you went for your graduation, the institution which you attended for your master's. So what better way to kick off this conversation with this thing? So why don't you tell us something about yourself? Over to you, madam.
Okay, so I completed my 10th and 12th from Guru Gobind Singh Public School, Dhanbad. Later, I joined St. Xavier's College, Ranchi for my graduation. And then
Okay.
after that, I joined Central University of Jharkhand for my PG course. And no doubt, both the colleges were awesome. And after
Hmm.
that, I prepared for UGC NET. And by God's grace, I qualified that exam.
Okay. What do you think? Is it difficult to qualify UGC NET? What is your take on this? Do you find it difficult? Did you find it difficult?
Uh, Actually, it depends. It is
Mm-hmm.
not very difficult. It is not very easy. It depends upon your preparation, your consistency, your efforts. You have
Mm-hmm.
to move into anything with a strategy. If you are going to go anywhere without any plan, you will fail. You will lose it.
Right.
So,
Right.
doing anything, acing marks even in exam, you have to study. So, with proper strategy, with proper plans, with proper materials, you can ace this exam easily. It is not so hard, but the scenario has changed nowadays. It is being
Mm-hmm.
tricky. Like the paper I attempted in December 24 was very easy,
Mm-hmm.
but the paper that I attempted after that was quite tricky. And you cannot pass this exam now with minimal of reading. You need a good knowledge about it, good knowledge about the subject. You have to have the grip over it. So it's not
Mm-hmm.
very hard, it's not very easy. It depends upon you, your work, your effort.
Right, right, right. And when we plan to take any examination, I'm not talking about NET specifically. It could be UPSC, the SSC, BPSC, any examination. The moment we decide to take an examination or in near or far future, the very first thing which comes to our mind is the strategy. So I would like to know from you, ma'am, did you formulate some strategy for yourself, or did you follow one of those strategies which are already in circulation or in the market? So please, over to you, madam. Please share something about your strategy. How did you formulate your strategy?
Okay. So strategy someone made for their own being. Not every
Okay.
person is same, na? Even the
Mm-hmm.
five fingers of our hand is not same. So how the every person will be same?
Exactly.
Okay, for some people it suits. It suits that I will follow his or her strategy. Sometimes it works even. But every person is different and each and everyone should have their own strategy.
I
You
agree with you,
know
ma'am.
your positivity, you know your strength, your weaknesses. You should
Mm-hmm.
work upon it. You should know which area is weak, which area is strong. Not everyone is a morning bird. Not everyone is night owl. So it depends upon
Okay.
person to person. It does not depend that just pick one thing. No, it is not. Everyone is
Okay.
different, and everyone should make their own strategy. So for me, it was like starting from syllabus. If
Right.
you're going to sit for any exam, it's better to get to know about your syllabus very carefully. So go find a syllabus. Yeah. To be very honest, UGC NET, NTA hasn't provided a proper syllabus for it. And nowadays, again, it's being very tricky and problematic to students. So there are some YouTubers, some teachers there who act as guiding angel. Like I'm not promoting anyone, but there is a teacher known Arpita Karwa ma'am. She has provided syllabus very beautifully on her website and it is available for free. You can go download the syllabus. I would recommend you to write it by your own hand. That is going to create an impact on it and
Right,
a
right.
focus even to you. So
Okay.
you should go for the syllabus thing, then go for whatever is required there. There are ample of materials present online today. If
Mm-hmm.
one is not getting that much amount to buy any course, there is ample of opportunities online. Like there is full of materials. You just need to find what is suitable for you and go and pick that. I will say go and eat that. So you need to
Okay.
do that. Go with the syllabus
Okay.
step by step. You will be closer to your goal.
Perfect, perfect. So all you are trying to say is if you keep yourself updated and if you go looking for it, you will get a hang of it. Right. Brilliant.
Yeah,
Okay. Did you follow any particular book or books during your preparation? Like we all have got this Arihant's Net book or books for paper one, like there is this KVS Madan's book and so on and so forth. So did you follow any particular book for paper one or paper two?
that is necessary. Without any textbook, you cannot ace any exam. Okay, so there are ample number of books. I will just point you to three right now.
Please do
Like
it.
British of English literature. British of
Okay.
English literature. The
Mm-hmm.
British history, you must go for Edward Albert because that is very good. Like even a beginner can go with that book.
Right.
And for paper one, students find it very difficult. No, paper one is going to make you win the race. You should have a
Mm-hmm.
good grip over it. For paper one, I would recommend you all to go for KVS Madan, no doubts. He is
Okay.
very awesome. The writer is very awesome, and the book itself is very awesome. Then
Mm-hmm.
for paper one, I would recommend Kumar Bharat sir YouTube channel. He has given all the concepts in very simple and very organized manner that will help you in learning things very much and very easily. Other than British literature, we have Indian literature, we have American literature, we have African Caribbean. There is a whole lot of literature. So for the cider parts, the smaller parts, you can use internet. But for British literature, you have to get a good book. Edward Albert is one of them. Then William J. Long, David Duchess. I have only read Edward Albert. Then for the
Okay.
criticism, literary criticism, again a very important part of our syllabus. For that, students can use Das and Mohanty. Then
All
literary
right.
theory, again a very important uh, area that
Mm-hmm.
your NTA is putting focus on it. Students can use Peter Barry, literary theory, Peter Barry, a beginning theory book. So that is very good. And there are ample of materials present online. Go to Telegram, find your suitable link, find your suitable mentor, perform quizzes, and no doubt you have to go for a lot and lot of PYQ analysis and PYQ
Right.
practice also. That
Right.
plays a crucial role. And by doing so, you will develop a technique called elimination technique, which is going
Elimination
to
method.
help you
Right.
a
You will be
lot
able to
in
find out which
lot
answers
in
are not right.
yes,
Right.
that's the where actual game lies.
Okay.
Elimination technique
Sometimes,
help a
sorry
lot
to
in
interrupt you, but sometimes we do not know the right answer, but somehow we find the wrong answers. And when we find the wrong answers,
yes,
we eliminate them, and then what is left is the right answer. So we can go for it.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Sure.
Nice, nice. Okay, you have mentioned it that you went to Central University of Jharkhand. Now I want to know that there are a lot of students who do not get this opportunity to go to a central university. The seats are limited. So, how does
Hmm.
being a student of Central University affect the preparation, that journey, positively or negatively? Because there is something called attendance criteria over there. You have to attend the classes, right? You cannot sit back in your hostel and prepare for the examination. Okay, there are other things, assignments and all. So, I want to know how does being a student at a Central University affect the preparation journey, positively and negatively? Does it help? If it does, you can tell about it. Over to you, madam.
Okay, how does it affect? For the very first thing, the aspirant needs to know what he or she wants to do. If he or she is into
Right.
UGC NET thing, they should start preparing it right after getting admission into MA. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. It is much difficult. You can prepare side by side. Like there is a ample time. And attendance criteria is there, and you should attend classes. That's why you have taken admission. And the
Right.
teachers there are not for entertainment purpose. You should attend class. I
Mm-hmm.
recommend. And it does not affect negatively. It always affects you positively. The
Mm-hmm.
teachers, the scholars, whoever are present, they will always try to motivate you, give you a push that these things you can do, these things you should avoid. So, being a student of Central University, it is a positive point. And about the syllabus. Okay, the syllabus of UGC NET cannot be called equivalent to syllabus of any university or college. It is very
Right.
much difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So, you cannot call it equivalent to any university syllabus, but you will find many things that are going to meet you
Help
in
you in the
UGC
long
NET
run.
exam. So, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so it is going to help you.
Okay, so you have cleared net examination. I just want to know what are those opportunities which will unfold before you? What are you going to do after clearing net examination, or what generally students do after clearing net examination? Because I have heard that a plethora of opportunities unfold themselves before students once they qualify net examination. There are employment opportunities, you can become an assistant professor, you can enroll yourself for PhD programs. So I want to know about these things. So please shed some light upon it, madam.
Mhm. Okay, so opportunities are there, but you have to look for it. It is not like, okay, today you qualified UGC NET, tomorrow you are salaried. No, it's not that easy. Here
Okay.
comes the actual task. You
Mm-hmm.
have to find colleges. Yeah, you can surely go for assistant professor, but again, in the interviews, the interview panel will try to disselect you. Why? Because you don't have any experience. Why? Because
Hmm.
you don't know how to teach. Why? Because you are a fresher. They will call you, you are too young for the post, madam. How can we hire you? So,
Right.
uh, with opportunities, there are so many rejections with it. Assistant professor thing is not easy, but if you get one, please grab it. At least for 6 months or 1 year. That is going to help you a lot in your journey. Because after all, cracking UGC NET is for this purpose only. So it
Right.
is quite difficult, but not very far away. There are a lot of online coachings that ask for the students who had qualified NET. So you can apply there. You can work with them. That is going to help you holistically in your holistic development. Then second thing is PhD. You can enroll yourself into PhD. That is again a very good to sustain in this career. Other than this, you can find yourself working as a freelancer writer, editor. If you are going to good media houses, you will be get the position of editor, maybe soft news or hard news. It depends upon person to person. Then we have ample of opportunities. You can be a content writer, you can proofread a book, you can do translation things, you will be paid for it. And it is not that there is no opportunity, there is opportunity, but with patience, you can unlock the doors. So, the very big thing that you must have is patience because patience is the key everywhere.
Right. Okay, so suppose I have a master's degree in English literature. Now I want to get into the circle of journalists. I want to do proofreading and copywriting and all these things. So how do I get myself into that circle? What's the pathway? How do I find a job for myself in that circle? Like how do I become a proofreader or copywriter or whatever you just have mentioned? So how do I get myself into that circle? How do I go about it? What would you say about it, madam? Please tell me something about it.
Okay. So if you have a degree of master's in literature, you can approach to several media houses. At the initial level, you are not going to get very good or very big media houses, but you should start going with the small steps. So go and approach there, work. You should already have done some homework, like
Mm-hmm.
proofread some of the articles present online, write some of the articles that will grab the attention of the publisher, the publishing house people, and all these things will help you a lot. Approach media houses. go, talk, not only one, but you have to apply all, like
Okay.
whatever is in your eye, go and apply to everywhere. Send your resume, add some homework before they are giving you. So these things will help you if you want to go into media house. Media house is a very reputable job, and
Mm-hmm.
it gives a good kind of uh, aura also, and a good touch into the personality even, because is
Right.
it known, it is known now that the fourth pillar of democracy is media,
Exactly,
so it is
exactly.
good.
Exactly. And people will know about you. If you write an article, you will get a byline and people will know about you, right? Okay.
It
And
is
I
not
have
going to an
please,
it
please,
is not
madam,
going to
please.
be an easy journey. Yeah, yeah. It is not
Right,
going to
right.
be easy journey to get into any field, but yeah, once you get into it, you should work hard and thrive there, and it is just awesome.
I have started noticing a trend recently that a lot of students, after completing their graduation in English literature, they switch the program. They get into masters in journalism and mass communication. So I just want to know if someone goes there, like in master's program, journalism and mass communication. So would that person be preferred to the person who has a master's in English literature in media houses? For example, someone goes there with a master's degree in journalism and then someone approaches the same media house with a master's degree in literature. Would the media house prefer the person with a master's degree in journalism to the person who has a master's degree in literature? Is there a bias functioning over there? I just want to know about it. Over to you, madam.
I will not call it a bias journey, because
Hmm.
if you have the talent, why they will not prefer you? It's all about talent. It's about the technique you are using. Okay, for this moment, I would like to share something with you. After I completed my graduation, I had also worked for a media house 6 months.
Okay.
It was a kind of internship thing. So there were, when I was about to leave, the publisher, editor of my media house was looking for other people, anchors and
Hmm.
soft news editor. They all were from media background, journalism background. But what he told me that literally shocked me. He said, Akriti, you are from literature background, but you could handle the things. They are from journalism, but they're not able to handle the things. So it's not about
Okay.
the uh, path you are studying. It's about talent. It's about, again, interest. I was keenly interested in media. So I just took that time and I utilized my time after graduation over there. So it is not
Okay.
like that.
Okay. You have mentioned several times hard news and soft news. What is hard news and what
Mhm.
is soft news? I want to know, and I believe that the viewers will also want to know about hard news and soft news. So please, madam, tell us about hard news and soft
Hard
news.
news. Hard news is something that will lose its prominence with time. Like
Okay.
a murder happened
Mm-hmm.
today. And if I'm going to talk about it 2 weeks later, it will be of no use. Like,
Definitely.
why are you talking it about it now? It happened
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago now. So this is hard news, where the time is constrained. Whereas soft news is something when it will not lose its value over time or over ages. Like Durga Puja, it comes every year,
Mm-hmm.
and over the year, people are excited about it. Okay, this year it
Right.
has ended, but again we will enjoy next year. So
They
that is
wait
the
for
difference
it.
between hard news
Eagerly,
and
they
soft
wait for it.
news. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I also have noticed one more thing that a lot of students like to go to IITs for PhD. So, should one prefer
Mhm.
IITs to Central University? Or is there any other way to get into the PhD program without qualifying NET examination? Because NET is a scary examination. A lot of people do not even like to, sit for the NET examination. They just, after the completion of their master's program, they immediately enroll themselves for courses like B.Ed and there are other courses, but they do not take NET examinations. So I just want to know from you, madam, because you have now cleared it. Is there any other way to get into the PhD program and reach there where a person who has qualified NET examination will reach? And there is one more question which I would like to know, that should students prefer IITs to the central universities or to the traditional universities or the heritage universities? What would you say about it, madam?
Okay. First, I would like to answer about IITs over Central University. So, actually, students prefer IIT over Central University because IITs are giving them institute assistantship of some good amount. That if the person or the student is not having GRF, they can sustain there.
Okay.
Because after a time, money is a big factor. Not everyone is that much financially independent that they can get their fees and everything. So IITs, VITs, NITs, all these technical institutes provide some institute assistantship in good amount. I think not less than 25 to 30,000. That is good enough for a student to sustain. So that is why some students, even more students, try to get IITs for PhD. And this students with JRF can go anywhere because government is funding their fees. So what is the problem? No problem at all. So that is why they go for Central University. So this is just a minute distinction between these two. There is nothing as it that you should prefer state or central or IIT or any other institute. There is no such other discrimination rather than this. Otherwise, if a student wants like I want to go there only, if this is the factor, it can. Next, you asked about people going to B.Ed and other courses right after masters. This is because NET qualifying UGC NET does not guarantee you a job. Even completing a PhD does not guarantee you a job with a handsome salary. This is a cruel reality of our Indian education system. That like students, some students try to crack NET for 2 years, 3 years. Finally, they crack and they see, oh, there is no opportunity. Why? Because they ask students with experience. Where should they get experience if you people are not hiring? Who will hire them? How will they acquire knowledge about it? So this is the reason why people turn towards other courses. And I think
Mhm.
to a point it is even better because net PhD is time taking process. But yeah, you will get things to a bit late, but it's okay for the people who can who have financial support from their family. They are doing, but generally we see in the case who don't have a financial support, they want to support their family financially, or they have any other issues or some other issues, they go for MBA, B.Ed and all such courses. Or the only reason like this, it does not guarantee you a job. So it is
Okay.
again a void in our Indian education system.
Okay. Okay, suppose I have qualified NET examination, and right after qualifying the NET examination, if I go to these private universities functioning around the nation and try to find a job for myself in communication department, in law department, in English department, wherever they need an English teacher or teacher of English language. So would they not entertain me? Not even tier three universities. Is it that difficult to find four square meals a day? After, despite having net
It is
qualification certificate at hand.
it is not that hard, but it is not even that easy because
Okay.
even if they hire you, they will provide you only 5 to 10,000 or 15,000. And to be very honest, 15,000 is not a big amount to sustain outside your home with four times
Mhm.
of meal. And then we all know the locations where the private colleges or universities are on the outskirts of the city, where the local rented autos do not go. We have to book the cab and all these things. So after this much of hurdle, if they are only paying you 15K or 12K, it is not worth it. And again, during the time of that thing, what salary purpose, if
Mhm.
you are talking about it with the CEO or any other thing, they will say you, Madam, I'm just respecting your UGC net certificate. That's why we are providing you 15,000 rupees, as if they are doing some kind of offering to me or offering to other students. So these are the hurdles that students face. But getting into private is not that hard, but it isn't that easy. And getting into government only just with a UGC NET qualified certificate is, I think, creating a castle in the air.
It is nearly impossible.
So, yeah, nearly impossible.
Mhm.
By the time, I
Right.
would recommend aspirants to get themselves prepared for state PCS like AP set, MPPSC, UPPSC, all these exams. These are going to help them on a greater level.
Okay, okay. And just one thing, if you have to pick one option, then what would be the best option which a student can opt for after the completion of his master's? If the journey past qualifying net examination is not that easy, then what should they do? Because a lot of students have started regretting their decision to take admission in literature program. I have come across a lot of students who say that, I just want to change the program. I just want to get an MBA from somewhere, or a diploma in journalism from IIMC or somewhere, and I will find a job because this certificate is not going to take me anywhere. So what should they do? Because they have taken admission, they have invested the money, they are at a university. So now what should they do? What would you say about it, madam?
Okay, so this is the
It is
problem.
like a to be or not to be
So,
situation, right? They all have
huh,
suddenly become Hamlets.
iconic line. Huh, the iconic line of Shakespeare.
Hmm.
Exactly. It is like to be or not to be. You are not able to decide where you should go. You are not able to do things properly. So, my strong suggestion would be if you have a good family support, indulge yourself in UGC NET plus other exams also that will get you job easily. But there are no such exam that is going to get you a job easily because it is not that easy. Other than if you have option, enroll yourself into some other courses. Plus, try for UGC NET. Keep going. Either this way or that way, you are going to get one thing, or luckily both of the things. Then very well and very good for you.
Okay, so the concluding remark would be hope for the best and prepare for the worst because you never know what the
Yes.
future has for you in its vault.
Mhm. Expect the unexpected.
All right.
That is very
All
important.
right. All right.
That is
Thank you
very
very much,
important.
madam. Thank you for your time. Thank you for these wise words. And viewers, you were listening to Akriti ma'am, who has recently qualified NET examination, and she took out time from her busy daily routine and enlightened all of us. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you.